Chiefs, the Raiders, the Rams. Three teams who, of course, went to the playoffs last year, even though ESPN's Football Power Index feels as though those are kind of toss-up games. The back half of those first 6 games are going to be a little bit more favorable for the Cardinals, with games against the Panthers, Eagles, and Seahawks. Perhaps Carolina and Seattle, even on the road, could be winnable games there. Teddy, this is a tough schedule for the Cardinals coming out of the gates. How many of these games, can they win these games? How many can they win?
Yeah, Field, I'm with you. Especially the first 3, the Chiefs, Raiders, and Rams. Those are 3 very good teams. They could start 0-3, if you ask me. And what this is going to do with D-Hop not being there, you'll have a quarterback, okay, that feels like he needs to do more. A quarterback like Kyler, if I got a receiver like D-Hop, I can have the confidence where he's going to be a certain place. I can put the ball there, and I'm just going to do it because I trust him. I'm telling you, here's the truth. Half the time, Kyler Murray can't see over the lineman either. So if D-Hop is open, he may not even know it, but he's supposed to be there, but the trust is there, so I'm going to throw it. So that's not there now. So do I trust the receivers that I have, even though I can't see maybe through the passing window? So now I have to do more, and I'm going to take off. So now the Superman cape comes on, and possibly Kyler Murray has to do more. And, well, maybe he'll take more hits because of it. And durability has been a question for Kyler Murray. So this is the whole thing. D-Hop, just a huge subtraction for a quarterback that desperately needs him.
Yeah, Teddy, that's right. 0-3 could easily be the start with the teams that they have to play. And you look at Kyler Murray in the games that he has not been with Hopkins, it hasn't been pretty. So with him, he's 8-2. Without him, he's 1-4. Again, when you don't have a go-to guy, you don't have somebody that you could just throw it up to, that's a problem. And we've seen him early in the season. He looks great. You see him in the first 2 months of the season. He's fresh. He's running around people. He's making people miss. He's running for touchdowns. But then November, December, he starts to slow down a little bit because those hits are adding up. He's getting beat up a little bit. He's not the biggest guy. He's not a big physical presence like a Josh Allen. So that could be an issue, especially in the first 6 weeks of the season where he's going to have to put more on his shoulders and try and run more or scramble more. He's going to take more hits.
The interesting thing about this Kyler situation, beyond the DeAndre Hopkins, in the background, is Kyler wanting to get paid. And the team has still not paid him. Cliff Kingsbury said they intend to, but as time goes on, people wonder, they'd be crazy not to. When I ask people around the league, they point to he's the option. He's the offense. If you don't have him on the field, this team's in trouble. So this season, without DeAndre Hopkins, who it seems like he's going to be suspended 6 games, without him, Kyler's going to be asked to do more. And is that not an incentive to pay Kyler? Is that not a reason for Kyler to say, hey, it is time to pay me, because you will be asking for a lot? So that debate about whether he's mature enough, whether he should get the money, some people feel like he shouldn't. But if they don't, what's the future in Arizona? That remains to be seen.
Yeah, speaking generally, if you have a quarterback that's good enough, you ought to pay that quarterback, but we shall see how things unfold there in the desert. You saw the updated depth chart, so no DeAndre Hopkins to begin this season, at least we think.
Right.
But Hollywood Brown, Kyler's former college teammate at Oklahoma, could be a very busy man coming out of the gates after being acquired via a trade on draft night from the Baltimore Ravens.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.